Good morning and happy Sunday. I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel. I do Slimming World and today I'm going to do an SP day. An SP day is where you eat predominantly speed and protein foods. So speed foods are things like apples, oranges, plums, melon and most veggies, and protein foods are obviously protein foods. So meat, most lean meat and fish, and things like baked beans. So the other thing that you get on a SP day is you get to have 2 healthy B choices. So I will show you what I eat as I go through the day today. It's a really wet, windy day, and I am babysitting today, so I won't be at my house very much. So I will take some food with me so that hopefully I can stay on plan. But anyway, I'm starting the day with a hazelnut Little's black coffee, a sugar-free glass of apple and blackcurrant. And then in here, I've got some plain natural quark, which is a protein food. You don't have yogurts or Miller Lights on a SP day. So I've got plain natural quark in there that I've sweetened with some cinnamon vanilla skinny syrup. I've got half an apple, which I've chopped up and added a sprinkle of cinnamon over the top of. I've got a plum and I've got a satsuma, and the apple, plum and satsuma are all speed foods. So the quark is my protein, the others are speed. And then for my first healthy B choice today, I've got 40 grams of this, which is Quaker Oats wholesome granola, and this is the goji berry and blueberry, 30% less sugar. So I've got that granola there. So that's my first B choice, and speed and protein. So this is my brekkie, and I'll show you what I eat as I go through my day.
Hi, so it's 1 o'clock and I've just got back. Look at the state of my face. Look at I've literally got makeup all down my face, and my family have just let me leave their house and come home like this without mentioning that I've got all of my mascara and everything all over my face. On my walk this morning, we got absolutely soaked. I don't know what my hair's doing. I look like the little girl out the Grinch. So anyway, yeah, 1 o'clock, I've just got home. I haven't eaten anything other than half a hi-fi this morning that I shared with my sister. So I will count that as 1.5 sins. And I've had a couple of cups of coffee and tea using milk from my allowance. But yeah, we went out for a walk this morning and it was pouring and we got caught in a big rain storm, and yeah, this, my face, is a result of that. But anyway, I need something really warming now, so I think I'm going to do a soup or something, but I'll show you what I'm having in a sec.
So apologies for the noise, that is the boiler. So I'm just going to do a Mediterranean vegetable and tomato soup in my soup maker to warm me up, because I am absolutely freezing and soaking wet after my walk. So I'm quite lazy, as we probably know by now, so I bought ready chopped peppers, courgettes and red onion, and I think there's probably some little tomatoes in there too. I've got some Italian chopped tomatoes with onion and garlic that I opened last night and put a little bit in with something else I was cooking. I've got a vegetable stock gel, some hot chili powder and some smoked paprika, and I'm going to chuck all that with a bit of water into my Tefal Easy soup, which I've talked about before, but I absolutely love. You basically plug it in, chuck all this in, leave it for 20 minutes and you've got beautiful soup. So I will do that and I will show you what it looks like once it's done.
So for lunch, I just had the tomato and veggie soup. I actually ran out of smoked paprika and ended up using JD seasoning chip and wedge spice instead in my soup, with a little bit of chili powder as well. So that was lovely. And I had some turkey slices for my protein. And after that, I had some watermelon, which again is a speed food. And then for my snacks in the afternoon, I had 3.5 sins worth of chocolate popcorn, just out of a multi-pack, a gingerbread green tea, and another toffee hi-fi as my second healthy B, or part of my second healthy B.
So it's just coming up to midnight and I'm just going to pop this in the slow cooker. So I'm just going to do a savoury mince ready for tomorrow. So I'm just going to add, I'm going to wash and chop these button mushrooms. I'm going to add this 5% fat beef mince, a couple of the rich beef stock cubes, and then these are from Sainsbury's. They're just diced onion, carrot and celery. and I'm just going to chuck all that in the slow cooker overnight. So to go with my mince that I've done for this evening, I'm going to attempt a singing swede. I have done this before and I can't remember what I did, but I think I took the plastic off, put some pricks with a fork in the swede and then chucked it in the microwave until it started to sing, I think. Anyway, I'm going to attempt that. I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. Hi, so this is tonight's SP dinner, which I'm super excited to have. So I've got the singing swede that I mentioned. So I just got a swede, took the packaging off, gave it a couple of pricks with a knife, and then I put it in the microwave for 15 minutes. And it was perfect. And it smells so good. I've got just some steamed courgettes. Then I've got some cauliflower puree because I really fancied mash, and obviously I'm on SP day, so I can't have potatoes. So I just got some cauliflower rice from Sainsbury's, which I cooked in the microwave as per the instructions. And then I put it into a bowl with a tablespoon of lighter than light mayonnaise for half a sin. Actually, this bit would be a quarter of a sin. And a little bit of quark, some salt and pepper. And then I got the hand blender and kind of pureed it with the hand blender. I have tried it, and in the future I wouldn't use the lighter than light mayo because I think it's made it a bit vinegary. I would either just use a little bit of quark, or I would sin a little bit of reduced fat creme fraiche. But yeah, it's a kind of a learn, I guess, for me to get it quite right. But yeah, I would leave out the lighter than light mayo in the future. And then I've just got some savoury mince that I did in the slow cooker, which is just 5% mince. A bag of carrot, onion and celery that comes ready chopped, some rich beef stock gel things. I put some, what else did I put in there? Some salt and pepper, and then I just put literally a couple of spoons of chopped tomato, and some mushrooms, and just let that cook for like 8 hours or something, I think. So this is tonight's dinner, super SP. So obviously the courgette, swede, cauliflower, and then the stuff that's in with the mince, so the mushrooms, onions, celery, carrots are all speed, and then obviously the 5% mince is my protein. I'll jump on later and show you what I'm having for my supper. Hi, so it's 11 o'clock and I'm just having a lemon and ginger tea and a satsuma for my supper. I really wanted to have some chocolate tonight, but that dinner was so filling, and I can't fit any in, which is really disappointing. But yeah, it's been a great SP day. It hasn't come without its challenges, I think. Being around my family's house earlier and them having like homemade apple crumble and cream and stuff, and me sat there with my like homemade soup and turkey was a bit of a challenge, but I was determined to stay on plan. I'm finishing today on 7 sins because the half a hi-fi that I had earlier actually can be the second half of my healthy B. So yeah, I'm finishing on 7 sins, which is for 7 1/4 sins, sorry, which is for 2 little packets of chocolate popcorn, which are 3.5 sins each, and then half a tablespoon of lighter than light mayo that I put into the cauliflower puree. My favourite thing that I've eaten today, I think, is the swede, which is a bit random. But I really enjoyed that swede at dinner time. I thought that was really nice. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I hope you've liked this SP day. If you have and you'd like to see more SP days, please give this video a thumbs up. As with everything, please do check any sins that I've mentioned on the sin app or calculator. But I will see you next time in my next video. Take care. Bye.